everyone, this is Matthew Kenslow and I'm over here at Ensign Intermediate School, and another great week has just passed, so here's a general update. I had an excellent time the past 2 weeks and I got to sub some more. I subbed on Monday for a science teacher here, and it just so happened that I observed him in the past a number of times and it was very fun, and for an incentive I did a trick. So the night before I prepared a lot of envelopes and I said do not open until the date, which was April 4th. It was sealed since the day before. So 3 students picked a 3-digit number and then they added it together, and then the sum was in the envelope that I prepared the night before, but it was just a trick. I did that for all periods as an incentive. They're doing CRISPR, which is something that I learned in microbiology class over at Vanguard. And then yesterday I substituted all day for my master teacher, and today I kind of substituted this time voluntarily for like her last period and the end of period 4. As far as student teaching is concerned, I just passed my 200th hour this week, so 200 out of a 100-hour minimum. Again, I'm only supposed to be here 2 days a week at least, and I'm here like 5 days a week, unless of course I get to substitute elsewhere, which hasn't happened yet. Also, Tuesday was pretty amazing. The entire 8th grade had an orientation and tour over down the street at Newport Harbor High School, so everyone walked down the street and I went with them. It was great to be at my alma mater again. It was great to see the principal again. Well, he wasn't my principal, but I met him back in November 2019 and said, hey, I'm an author, and I mentioned Newport Harbor in it, and he invited me to speak, and I haven't spoken yet, but anyway. And also I ran into my former teachers and some security personnel that still work there and other office staff, so it was very great to be back. And I'm also thankful it wasn't as hot here in the coastal regions of California as it was yesterday. Yesterday it was like 92 in the beginning of April, but it's relatively cooled off by now. Here's what made this day very sentimental. After I was done and I packed up, each of the room was tidy, and I closed that door, I slowly walked over to the office, I slowly walked inside and approached my way to sign myself out. And I was telling the office people inside, well, that's it, 1 week, because next week is spring break. I have to go through another week again with no school to go to, no students to help or anything like that. I mean, I have Royal Rangers, I have youth on Wednesday. I'm going to be serving at my church, playing keyboard for the Good Friday and Resurrection morning services, so at least I get to serve that way. Again, just like I said earlier in this video, I'm supposed to be there a minimum of 100 hours, 2 days a week, but I just doubled that and I'm serving 5 days a week. It's just my daily motivation to be there. It's what makes me feel alive, and the students are very, very nice, very, very respectful, make me feel valued as a human being, and they help me acknowledge that this is my passion and this is where I belong. And even outside of school, like I usually walk home or walk around the neighborhood, I can't tell you how many people nearly every school day come by and just say, hi Mr. Kenslow, or have a good day, or something to that effect. And that's just affirmation to me, again, that this is my passion and that I'm on the right track. And this is why I started to tell people when I was a student, I counted down to the week-long breaks and the 2-week-long Christmas New Year's break, and I couldn't wait for it, not to mention the ultimate break, which was summer break for like 2 months. But now as a student teacher, substitute teacher, future teacher, everything's opposite. I kind of look forward to Mondays, not so much Fridays, and breaks kind of makes me a little sad. And I understand the students definitely deserve a break. And if any of the students are watching, sincerely, enjoy your spring break, you deserve it, and keep up the good work. But on the flip side of things, just last night I submitted my CalTPA, the one with all the templates, and I had to film a video and take 3 clips out of it and do all the annotations. I've written everything that they wanted to write down, and yes, the CalTPA has been a dread for all of us student teachers. All of my cohorts dreaded the CalTPA. It was a major stress, but a lot of us are done, and I'm relieved that I'm done. I mean, I had to follow 8 rubrics, and when you fill out the templates, each template are like pages long, X amount of pages long. So it was a ton of work. It literally took days to get everything written down and months to get everything together to be able to write it down. A lot of strategies and everything. anything. I'm just thankful that I completed it, and hopefully I will pass. Like every basic student teacher last semester, I believe, passed, if I remember correctly, but all of us classmates just couldn't stop talking about it. And like I say, teaching's the easy part, and I could probably do it at 3 o'clock in the morning, but all the questions that they ask, everything in their templates and everything that I have to add, it just seems a bit too much, but I understand they really want top-notch professional teachers. I can now relax for this summer. Well, mostly. I still have one more lesson plan to do for school, for my class, instructional design, and that requires my 4th grade ed lesson plan, which is like 10-15 pages once it's done.